is no panic, though, yet. It's the NBA playoffs on 2K Sports. And in our matchup tonight, we'll see the Detroit Pistons going up against the Cleveland Cavaliers. Alongside Mike Fratello and Clark Kellogg, I'm Kevin Harlan. David Aldridge is with us from the sideline. Now, here is Aguirre. Back to Thomas. 5 on the clock. Rodman with a screen on Price. Thomas's shot is off.
Normally, he knocks that down. The defense got a gift.
At the teardrop, whistle blows. Basket is good. So a chance here for a three-point play.
Nance, an outstanding shooter, gets a chance for an extra one now.
And he's got his first chance at the line here. No good on the free throw.
I like the grace and power Nance brings to his game. He's got a big guy build, but can move the floor well and duck around the defense.
Now here's Thomas. Back to Rodman. To the middle. There's Aguirre. Good, and it's Lambeer with the assist that time.
Nice job by Aguirre, finding available space down low and exploiting it.
Elo outside. And there's the drive. Rebounded by the Pistons. Here's Dumars, and that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up.
The drive by Dumars is so quick. The defense tries to react in time, but they wind up fouling him.
The Pistons shooting their first free throws of the game on this trip to the line.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And the first one drops.
Dumars is such an outstanding combo guard. He has no weaknesses in his game and is the kind of hard-nosed player that any team would appreciate.
And Dumars drops them both.
Free throw shooting is about mechanics, confidence, and your mental approach. He's locked in from there most every night.
Jordy with the screen on Thomas. Floats one up, and Price lays it in.
So deft with the floater. Price recognizing it exactly when he needs to go to that shot.
Thomas deciding where to go with it. Pass to Aguirre. Count it, good. Here is Price. Just about 2 minutes into the game, first quarter of basketball. And there's the whistle, illegal screen.
You know, I admit there is a little bit of a gray area when it comes to setting screens, but that one was pretty clear cut to me.
Yeah, gotta have your feet set. He didn't. Easy call for the officials.
The Pistons have gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. Dumars, the pass to Rodman. Now Lambeer. Here's Dumars. Again, the Pistons good for 2.
Excelling in the catch and fire. Dumars is always ready for the pass.
Price outside. Doherty the screen. Price is in the post. Thomas is on it. No good from Price. Rodman kicks to Thomas. Pass to Aguirre. The fadeaway. Doherty with the rebound.
Even though they came up empty, that's exactly the shot they want.
They'll take that kind of look every time down the floor. Hopefully with a different result next time.
Rodman with it. Now guarded by Price. Here's Thomas, and the jam by Isaiah Thomas.
Surprising ups for the little fella. Isaiah Thomas saw the opening took it, and threw it down.
Timeout called the Cavaliers.
Boy, they've been staggered right now, reeling. So good idea to use the TO.
A chance to refocus your team. Try to respond with your own run, perhaps.
Low, pass to Bennett. Now here's Doherty. Fires the three. The Cavaliers again can't hit. Price against Thomas. Now here is Aguirre. Over Bennett. Aguirre, good. Aguirre's got 6.
This is what Aguirre's out here to do. He looks to shoot and shoot often.
It's Price on the wing. Thomas covering. Doherty with the bucket.
He's a hard guy to guard.
I mean, he's tall. Very good shooting it. A matchup nightmare.
Pistons leading by 6. Thomas with the ball. Clock at 4. Not enough on that one as it misses. The Cavaliers trail by 6 on the wing. To the paint. Here's Doherty. Rodman grabs the miss.
And the defense wasn't horrible, but still, he's got to come through there. There wasn't enough resistance to prevent him from scoring that one.
Pass to Thomas. Now, here is Dumars. Nance comes with the double team. Dumars the pass to Lambier. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
This is where Lambier looks to score often. He's really an accomplished interior scorer.
Offensively, Clark, things have sort of fallen apart for him.
And they need to recover as soon as possible.
Right at the free throw line. Lands soft on the front of the rim and drops.
Well, if you want the mid-range, it's normally there.
And here are the Pistons. They're on a 14-6 run. Thomas against Price. Here's Dumars. Good, and the assist goes to Thomas. Dumars got his second basket of the night.
Great use of the mid-range. Joe Dumars pouring into.
There's 38 seconds left in the first quarter. Nance against Rodman. Nance. Great positioning on the putback.
Way to work the glass, buffet style. Second chance buckets. They can make a big difference.
Price against Thomas. 15 seconds left in the first. Here's Dumars. Outside, Aguirre. Goes back up. He's off on that one. And that concludes the first quarter of play. Pistons lead by 6. It's the NBA on 2K Sports from the Palace of Auburn Hills. And we're back for more exciting action from the Eastern Conference semifinals. And guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for the Pistons?
The most consistent attack on offense so far has been the mid-range jump shot. We'll see if they can keep that rolling.
And, you know, another thing that's been working for them tonight, scoring off turnovers, points off miscues. They've been converting any mistakes at the other end.
Thomas surveying the D. There's the screen. And it's denied. And they'll get another chance. Just 5 on the clock. A second chance effort. It's rebounded by Cleveland. Kerr outside. Steferi. Williams with the ball. It's blocked. Second quarter, and we're just over a minute in. Walker finds Thomas. Hot Rod Williams comes up with the rebound.
They can't expect him to miss that shot consistently.
Kerr outside. Here's Brandon. Hasn't made one yet. It's Price on the wing. Shoots over Walker. Here's Williams. Pass to Brandon. Outside Williams. Here's Ferry. And here's Price for 3. Got it. And he's now 3 for 5 from the field.
You know Price loves to find these shots. A very efficient shooter from the arc.
Now a timeout called by Detroit. They come into this one after losing on Sunday.
You know, offensively, they were never on their game. The issues they suffered were pretty clear.
The offense flat out just wasn't there. They couldn't get into any kind of rhythm.
Beers checked in for Detroit. Aguirre comes in for Walker. Nancy's checked in for the Cavaliers. Elo comes in for Kerr. Quarter number 2, we're about 2 minutes in. Aguirre against Elo. Williams comes with the double team. Aguirre passes to Sellers. It's stolen by Nance. Pass to Brandon. It's Price on the wing. Nance outside. Fires for 3. Wow, drew the contact, and that 3 almost went in, so he'll go to the line for 3 free throws. That's on Isaiah Thomas. It's his first trip to the line. And that one falls for Price.
Boy, Price is so accurate as a shooter. He makes smart decisions and selections when it comes to shots that he's going to take, and his mechanics, textbook.
Price hits them both. And here in the second quarter of action with a hair under 2.5 minutes played so far. Pass to Sellers. Here's Aguirre. Elo covering.
You know, even with the defense right in his path, Aguirre stayed strong and earned himself a trip to the line.
Detroit shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
First free throw is good.
When you think about Mark Aguirre, you immediately think scoring. Ziggy is out there to put points on the board.
A different look here for Detroit. Rodman comes in for Sellers. And it's Dumars in for Thomas. He doesn't get the second one. Cavaliers have gotten only one of their first 4 shots in the second quarter to drop. Elo outside. Clock at 6. And the wide open shot from Price. The shot goes down and it gets this game back to even. And that's 11 points for Mark Price. For Detroit, they've gone 0-3 and are still looking for that first bucket here in the second quarter. Puts one up from 19. In the hoop for his third make from the field. He's 3 for 4 thus far in the contest.
With him, the scouting report says you've got to go over the screen.
Absolutely. He'll hurt you from deep, so you have to fight through those picks.
Now here's Elo. Nothing on the board. Left side, Price. Offensive rebound. Doherty. Yep, it counts.
Tell you what, whenever Doherty steps onto the floor, you're almost ready to mark a double-double in the book just because he shows up.
Elo against Dumars. Shot from the top of the key. Lambeer dishes to Dumars. 6 to shoot. Takes a shot at the elbow. Rebounded by Doherty. For Cleveland, they've gone 3 of 7 shooting the ball here in the second quarter. And here's Price for 3. Rebound by the Pistons. Rodman's got his 5th rebound right now in the game.
Rodman is a selective guy when it comes to trying to score. He's not really hung up on his points, but he did a nice job there forcing the defender to foul.
For Detroit, they have been successful on 3 of their 4 free throw attempts up to this point.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
First one falls for him.
A one-of-a-kind guy. Dennis Rodman doesn't care about scoring. The Worm just wants to board. Play D. Win titles.
Thomas checked in for Isaiah Thomas. And so he's able to get 1 of 2. Cleveland has gone 1 of 2 on 3-pointers here in the second quarter so far. Thomas against Kerr. Nance a screen on Thomas. Out to the right wing. Here's Brandon. That's good. And so Kerr with the assist. Brandon's got his first bucket of the night. Outside Dumars. Lambeer screen. High post shot. And he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in. Dumars got 4 points in the quarter. Doherty outside. Nance outside. Cavaliers moving the ball around. Pass to Kerr. Here's Brandon. Doherty with the screen on Dumars. To the inside. Doherty, no luck. Pistons have gone 2 of 6 from the field in the second quarter so far. Maguire, good. And it's a 3-point Piston lead.
Check out the agility from Maguire inside, finding a path around the contact.
Now here's Nance. Rodman covering. Nance against Rodman. And Nance kicks to Kerr. Pass to Brandon. Cleveland needs to get a shot off here. Doherty. Not going to go that time. Nice D from Lambeer. Outside Thomas. And here's Dumars outside. And that'll do it for the first half. A competitive game so far. It's Detroit leading by 3. And we'll be back with you right after this. And you are back with us live as we bring you continuing coverage of the Eastern Conference semifinals. Mark Price really making a difference here.
Well, I tell you, he's had a major impact in this game so far, just as we thought he would.
He really did elevate his game. We'll see if he can keep it up in the second half.
And we're back with you, all set to bring you more action from Game 3. Elo outside. Out to Price. Stolen by Thomas. Jumps up. And the jam by Isaiah Thomas.
Boy, Zeke is a two-way point guard that does it all.
The Cavaliers trail by 5. Elo outside. Stolen by Rodman. And now the Pistons fast break. Here's Dumars. That drops, and it comes off the assist from Rodman. Rodman's got 3 assists now in this one. Price against Thomas. Elo outside. Back to Price. From past the arc. It's good. At that basket, he's now 5 for 9.
Not much Price can't do. He does everything on the court, and stuffing the stat sheet tonight.
It's Dumars on the wing. Elo covering. Dumars misses. Cleveland with the ball, trailing by 4. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. That's on Bill Laimbeer.
I love how active and engaged Elo is on offense. It's how he gets defenders to overcommit.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And the first one at the line is good.
You have to admire Elo's skill as a shooter. I'm sure it took a lot of hard work and practice to get his efficiency to be this good.
No good on the second free throw. Detroit leading by 3. Outside Dumars. It's Thomas on the wing. Outside Dumars. Here's Laimbeer. And a rebound goes to the Cavaliers. Nance has got rebound number 5 here tonight. And it's blocked.
Nice awareness from Laimbeer on defense. Sees the shot forming and gets there for the rejection.
And the Pistons decide to take their first timeout right here. Detroit making a switch here. Sellers checked in. For Detroit, they've gone 2 of 4 here to start the second half. 2 minutes into the second half of play now. And here's Dumars outside. That's good. And it's Thomas picking up the assist. Thomas got 4 assists in the game. And here's Price. He brings it up for the Cleveland Cavaliers. 6-point game. Doherty with the screen on Thomas. And here's Price for 3. Out of bounds, Detroit takes possession. And now let's take a look again at that incredible rejection.
Well, you got to take your defense up a notch in the playoffs. He takes it up about 3 notches on this block.
Second half of play with just under 2.5 minutes gone. Elo against Dumars. And the officials will call the illegal screen right there.
He was just a bit out of position on the screen. He tried to make up for it, but he got caught.
Always a tricky play to call, but the refs were right on it.
Bedford's checked in for Rodman. The Cavaliers trail by 6. A little over 2.5 minutes off the clock in this final half of play. Here's Price, and he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2.
Defense is working overtime to try and shut Price down, but he sticks with his motion and gets the foul.
He's gone 2 for 2 at the line so far.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And that one falls for Price. Price hits them both. And here's Dumars. He's got 15. Three minutes gone now in the third quarter. Nance with some nice D.
And that's a strong defensive effort to force the miss, especially against someone of his caliber.
Here's Brandon. Pass to Elo from outside the arc. No good. Outside, Aguirre. Now Thomas. A little under 2.5 minutes off the clock now here in the third. 6 on the shot clock. Outside Dumars. Detroit, no good that time either.
That might as well be a layup if you give him that much space.
You have to do a better job of taking away space from him, especially when he's lining up at a 3.
Now here's Nance. Pass to Price. There's the triple. Once again off the mark by Cleveland.
A knockdown shooter with tremendous confidence. Just couldn't get that one to fall.
Yeah, I'm sure he'd like to have that one back.
Outside Dumars. Aguirre with it. Elo covering. Got a piece of it.
Nance, one of the superb shot blockers in the game. This has a real good sense of when to elevate on the defensive end.
Pass to Brandon. Looking for Nance, and he gets it there. Second chance shot, and the shot goes down. Nance has got his third basket of the night.
Demonstrating some strength on the finish. Nance gutting it out despite the contact.
Now a timeout called by Detroit. For the Pistons, Thomas checked in for Aguirre, and Walker subbed in for Thomas. .124 left in the third. A moment for an injury report.
Hi, guys. The head athletic trainer of the Pistons gave us some information. Oh, that is not what you want to see. It sounds like it's a serious injury. Given that they're in the playoffs right now, you know he'll do everything he can to get back on the court as soon as possible. Kevin?
DA, thank you as always. Clark, unfortunate news that we won't be seeing him for a while.
Yeah, Kevin, really a tough break, and I know he's disappointed as well as the fans.
Too bad.
Yeah, well, hopefully this will serve as a motivation for the rest of these guys to step up their game. They're going to miss him, though. That's for sure.
Here's Brandon. They get a hand on it, and stolen by Thomas. Inside to end the cold streak. Dumars misses. The Cavaliers trailing. 3-on-3. And in the pass to Ferry. Kerr outside. Shot clock at 6. Shoots over Walker. Here's Ferry. No good. That would have tied it. For Detroit, they've gone a lackluster 3 of 9 from the field since halftime. There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock to the game clock. From 18 feet away, bounces high off the rim and drops. Dumars got 7 points here in this quarter.
Boy, again, it's Joe Dumars doing work, bringing the scoring punch tonight.
Down low, here's Doherty. And no luck with that time on the buzzer beater. And that's going to do it for the third quarter. Pistons lead by 4. 2K Sports back in a moment here at the Palace of Auburn Hills. Welcome back, everyone. We hope everyone is enjoying their Cinco de Mayo as we get back into NBA basketball on 2K Sports. Outside Thomas. Pass to Sellers. On the wing, Walker. He's defended by Price. Shot from 16. No good there. The Cavaliers trail by 4. Here's Brandon. Here's Phil. Can't hit from in close. Up top, Walker. He's defended by Price. Pass to Thomas. Pistons passing it around. Here's Sellers. Lost contact on the shot, and now a three-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
They make things tough on him inside, but he stays cool and finds his finish.
Let's look at the energy stats, how the hustle game has been going for the Pistons.
Their defensive intensity has served them well. It's kept the offense scrambling and resulted in several steals.
The shooting's been great, but also how about the energy level? That's what's impressed me the most. They've been getting it up and down in transition, and that takes effort.
A few possessions into the fourth quarter, just over a minute played. Price against Walker to the left wing. A nice shot by Farrell.
Price does such a good job, always seems to find the open man. This is a guy who loves to share the basketball.
Outside Thomas, pass to Sellers. Here's Bedford. Here's Thomas. And the rebound goes to Price. Kerr outside. Williams in the post, guarded by Walker. Kicks it out to Kerr. Pocket 6. On the wing. And a kind roll that time off the rim as that one falls.
For an accurate and smooth shooter like Steve Kerr, the mid-range jumper, no problem.
It's Thomas on the wing, defended by Kerr. Thomas gets a wide open look. Again, the miss by the Pistons. Pass to Price. Fourth quarter of play, we're about 2.5 minutes through it right now. Goes up on the high post. A tad short, but it's good off the front iron. And now just a 1-point Piston lead.
Such a pure jump shooter. Price's mechanics are especially impressive.
Timeout, Pistons. So Detroit going with an almost entire new group here. Lambeer's checked in for Bedford. Rodman comes in for Sellers. Aguaya's checked in for Thomas. And it's Dumars in for Walker. And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Hey, guys, during the last break, I heard what Emmanuel Barnett was talking about with his team. Now, with the game in the balance, he had some encouraging words for his team. He said, "This is what we wanted. We thought if we kept it close, we could pull it out. Now let's go out there and do just that." Back to you guys.
Thank you, David. Now, here's Thomas. Outside Dumars. Ring shot on the way. And again, it's the Pistons missing. Cavaliers have gone 3 of 4 in field goal attempts since getting things started here in the fourth. And Nance kicks to Price. Pass to Bennett. Nance in the post. Thomas is there. That gives them the lead. And the Cavaliers lead by 1.
Huge hoop. They needed a bucket. Nance pulls through.
And we're about 3.5 minutes into the fourth quarter. They could use a bucket, and that's 2 points on the layup.
Yes, sir. Aguirre is that man.
For Cleveland, they've gone an outstanding 4 of 5 from the field in the fourth quarter so far. Nance a screen. It's Price on the wing. Dennis Rodman pulls it in. Rodman's got his 7th rebound here tonight. Pass to Thomas. Now, here is Aguirre. And it's blocked. Price against Thomas. Price looking it over. Looks for Doherty and gets it to him. That's good, and it's Price with the assist. Price has got 3 assists tonight. And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the Cavaliers.
They've done a great job of challenging every shot they can. Their totals in the block column are a result of that aggressiveness.
And, you know, on top of that, second chance points have been a major component for them. And I love the relentlessness they've shown on the offensive glass.
Shot clock at 3. Thomas outside. Rebounded by Doherty. Doherty's got 7 rebounds in the game. Here's Price. He sinks the 11-footer. Price has got the lead up to 3 now for the Cavs.
A special performer in big moments. Price really comes alive in close games.
Rodman with a screen on Ely. He takes it in. Dumars the pass to Rodman. Thomas against Price. Thomas inside. Outside Aguirre. 41 seconds left to play here in the fourth. Dumars. Offensive rebound. Rodman dishes to Lambeer. Here's Dumars. It's blocked. They retain possession.
Way to stay connected defensively. Don't allow him to get that shot up.
Price outside to the paint and stolen by Thomas.
Needs to connect from long range right now, right here.
Absolutely. The only shot that matters right now.
Now, here is Aguirre. He's covered by Bennett. Aguirre passes to Rodman. The 3 from Thomas. Oh, he had a chance there to send it to overtime, but they come up empty-handed. And so it's Cleveland who comes out on top here. That'll do it for this broadcast of the NBA Eastern Conference semifinals. Clark Kellogg, Mike Fratello, and David Aldridge, and the rest of our 2K team. This is Kevin Harlan signing off. So long.